Hi guys, so welcome back to Homes and Cooking. I'm not cooking in my really lit up kitchen because of this time change. No one would be eating till 8:30 or 9, and that's very sophisticated in Europe, but not at this table. So the good news is, or the bad news is right out that window right there and to the left you can see the ocean. But we're gonna concentrate on food. So tonight, or this afternoon, I'm gonna make one of my favorite pasta dishes that everyone in our house likes. Well, maybe not the dog. Actually, the dog would eat anything. So it is called spaghetti puttanesca. And in Italy, in many of the small villages, it's called the prostitute's pasta. And it has no bad connotations. For some reason, years and years ago, that's the name it was given because you can just throw a bunch of stuff that's in the fridge, especially in Italy, and they came up with that name. I don't know, but it is delicious and it is fast, it's easy, and it's tasty. So it's FET. That's my new thing now. Fast, easy, tasty, FET. So what you're gonna do, and I'll show you the pasta that's cooking, is super easy. You're gonna have a tin of anchovies, a little bag of fresh parsley, and if you want the parsley, of fresh garlic, and if you want the garlic bulb, you can do that, but I'm all about getting the garlic cloves that are all peeled. And you're going to get some black olives. I get Kalamata because they have a lot of flavor. Can you see them? These are like little black Kalamata olives. There's some on a plate right here, right along with 3 of the healthiest cloves of garlic that you can imagine, and some fresh basil that I grow in my window. So then you're going to get a can of anchovies, any kind. Anchovies are pretty salty, so you have to be sort of careful when you cook with them because you can't add a lot of salt. And I just spilled anchovy juice, which if I had a cat would probably be really happy. Okay, got the juice. Then you're going to have a 1/4 cup of capers, any kind of capers. And you're going to have a can of the San Marzano whole peeled tomatoes. These are becoming harder to find. So whenever I get these or I find them, I buy a bunch of them, and I must have like 6 in my cupboard because they're really special. I mean, they come from Italy, and they don't have, no other tomatoes has as good a taste for cooking. Obviously there are tomatoes in here. They're just little bulby tomatoes. I'm sure you've probably seen these if you're a cook, or if you're not a cook, I'm sure a lot of restaurants use them. So we have Kalamata olives, or black olives if you prefer, big pieces, cloves of garlic, fresh parsley. So we're gonna chop up about 6 to 8 of these anchovies. Why don't you start with 6, because we really like anchovies here, but they are salty, so start with 6. And you know how I cook. Cook to taste. Fast, easy, tasty. Cook to taste. So do like 4. Chop them up. Chop up the garlic. Chop up, and I have, I chopped up about a 1/2 cup of Kalamata olives. And then I took the tomatoes out of the San Marzano can, and I used almost all of the sauce. Once again, cook to taste. I have about this much sauce left in the can to see if I need it. So what you're gonna do is you're going to take about 3 and all of this will be on Homes and Cooking website. I'll get it to my website guru tomorrow, and you'll see exactly the ingredient amount. Super easy. So you're gonna chop up the garlic and the anchovies, and you're gonna saute them in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Once again, it is $3.65 olive oil from Whole Foods. You think they would give this to me free? Maybe soon. And you saute them until you make like a little paste. It's not any more than 5 minutes. Then you're going to add 1/4 cup of the capers, and you're going to add the tomatoes, and you're going to add a half a cup of your black olives or kalamata, and then you're going to just start to cook. And you already have the anchovy and the garlic paste. You can add it to that. Start to cook until you get, stay there, and I'm sure this is hot, so if you hear me screaming, but look how beautiful it is. Up, down. If I do it anymore like this, it's gonna spill. Let me get the spoon out of here. Some days I'm gonna learn an editing program, but it is really, really, ooh, there you can see it. It's beautiful sauce. And you let it cook until the ingredients melt together, which is probably about 15 minutes. While you're letting that cook, you're going to be putting a pot of water on the stove. And I used bucatini because it has a little bit more oomph to it. It's a little thicker than spaghetti, very Italianish. And you put in as much as you want for two. I mean, I put in probably 1/4 of this box because there's only 2 of us. The dog hasn't eaten pasta yet. He could though. He will eat anything. So you put that in and you just barely cover it with water. It's sort of a secret. And you cook it about 5 or 10 minutes underneath what the cooking time tells you. You can read it for yourself, but you know, it's here somewhere. Whatever the cooking time tells you, you make sure it's not quite al dente. It's not hard. It sounds hard. It's not. And then you're going to keep a cup of that water to the side. Then you're going to put the pasta in the sauce. I love this look of the sauce. Wish you could see more of it. You're going to put the pasta in the sauce, and you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of the pasta water in the sauce. Stir, 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 stir. And then you're going to put in the almost al dente. Al dente means like it's a little bit hard still. That's the best way to cook pasta. You put that in to the sauce, and it will continue cooking inside the sauce for another 5 minutes or so. And once again, cook to taste. Just taste the noodles, and it'll continue to cook in there. If you need more pasta water to make it a little richer, put in more pasta water. And it seems so simple, and it really is. Fast, easy, tasty. That. And if you like Italian food, especially original Italian food, your family will love this. So thanks for watching. Gloria Gillette, Homes and Cooking. We've got a lot of real estate news, so watch on YouTube. We'll post that video also. We'll wait for that until we talk about that. And then at the very end, you're going to put in some fresh basil, a handful, and then however much Romano or Parmigiano cheese, just grate, grate, grate on top, and you've got a fabulous dinner. So, Gloria Gillette, co-op banker in Del Mar. Thanks so much for watching. This is HomesnCooking.com. I have San Diego Coastal Properties.com. And, or is it .net? I swear, it's been one of those weeks. And don't even hear about when I tripped over the valet sign and hurt my shoulder and pulled anyway, it was a week. And it was my birthday week, so ho, ho, ho. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon. If you have any questions, ggillette@cox.net. My phone number is all over the internet, and we'll talk soon. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.